This is the 16th Wole Soyinka Media Lecture Series, a series designed to examine topical issues on the health of the country, performance of Nigerian media, and much more. The lecture, which started in 2008, had since in 2009 been held on July 13th every year, which is Professor Wole Soyinka's birthday. The symposium this year was in honor of Wole Soyinka's 90th birthday. The theme of the symposium appears to be a question: the death of truth, realism, literature, and journalism in an age of disinformation.
The theme, which is a question, which is the death of truth, is about the fact that increasingly it feels like we're in a post-truth era, and that there are so many opinions, even within the journalism space. Opinions are now being more than news, or being more than analysis and interpretation and proper understanding of issues. And so we are worried about the deluge of information, which is good in some respect, and the voices, which is also great because we need people to be able to speak up.
The event, organized by Wole Soyinka's Center for Investigative Journalism, had professors, government officials, family members, students, captains of industry grace the event.
You cannot cover him, you cannot cover Wole Soyinka in just one breath. He is multi-focused. The diversity of his creative works, his activism, his passion for justice, social democracy, and quest for accountability, especially of our politicians, just incomparable.
The event had several goodwill messages, keynote speeches, and a panel session that focused on the theme of the event. And the panelists said we cannot talk about regaining the truth without self-examination, and the truth is on life support.
We live in a world where essentially facts don't matter anymore. It's now all about our beliefs, our emotions, and our opinions. We put that front and center when discussing issues. So evidence doesn't matter as much as what you believe. Evidence doesn't matter as much as your opinion. And in that kind of environment, of course, truth is always the first casualty.
Another panelist also hinted that the media is not separate from the community itself.
Yeah, so oftentimes media persons and also the audience look at people who work within the media. And so when I say media, I mean journalists, because the media is a very huge, broad ecosystem that contains other people who are not journalists. But the media often looks at journalists as people who are infallible, people without any form of biases or, wrongs. And you forget that these people come from within the same society. A journalist or the people who are journalists are your brothers, they're your sisters, they're your uncles, they're your aunties. So how do you then expect them to be different from you? The only thing that perhaps differentiates them from the average person in society is the training they have gotten to be journalists.
Delivering his goodwill message, the Consul General, Kingdom of the Netherlands in Lagos, said it is important for people to be properly informed about activities in the country.
So apart from this being a birthday celebration, Wole Soyinka's 90th birthday, this was also a discussion about what does it mean to tell the truth, and especially as a journalist, how far do you have to go to unravel what is actually happening. And I think that's an important job. It's not for nothing that we're talking about the Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism. That is not just any type of journalism. That is journalism that sort of dives into what is behind what people say and what is really going on.
The event ended with a strong message passed to its audience, which is the society owes it to itself to defend truth and values that support it. Esther Omelo, Rapid TV, Lagos.